Hi, it's about 8:30 on I have no idea, 12th of March 2020. And I wanted to vlog because all hell broke loose today in Belgium. Since about a month, I think, we've known, or more than a month, that the coronavirus is a thing that exists, COVID-19. And I believe the last 3 or 4 days there was some concern because there were a few cases in Belgium. And then today, this morning, well, maybe I should start with last week. So let me see. So on the 26th of February, I got a fever. And some, like, a throat ache and just strep, basically. I stayed home on Wednesday. Then I thought I'd wait it out. On Thursday I started coughing and I decided to call my doctor. Called my doctor. She told me, if you haven't had any contact with someone from one of the crisis centra, basically, no need to worry, just go to work, because it was the final days of my internship. So I did. Everything went away. I still have like a blocked nose, but I'm not coughing anymore. I don't have a fever. Everything's fine. So that was my first kind of moment where I was really thinking about the coronavirus. And today I was at my university, the Faculteit Psychologie en Pedagogische Wetenschappen in Ghent University, because I am doing my thesis and I'm doing experiments for my thesis, and I'm asking people to come and do a little game for me and stuff, which means I have to be at my faculty, even though I currently have 2 weeks of holiday, basically. And I also stay there because a friend of mine is doing the same thing, and otherwise she would have been by herself, which is very boring. And whilst we were there, slowly but surely people started calling me, texting me to tell me that they wouldn't be coming in. We got a message that all of our lessons won't be happening, or will be in a digital format from now until at least April, the Easter holidays. Then events started being cancelled, so we had heard of 2 events already being cancelled, and then suddenly everything was being cancelled. Then we heard, even later in the day, that our restaurants, our student restaurants, our student sport facilities were all closing. So yeah, things were kind of getting insane. And then I started hearing messages from people that we might be going in lockdown, which turned out to be fake news. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. And I wanted to vlog it because I think this would be interesting a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, to see what really was happening. So right now, well, at that point in time I was nervous but not scared, because we were laughing a bit with the whole thing, and we were kind of annoyed that some of our events were cancelled, but nothing like serious. And then I went home, and I got home and my mom said, we don't have pesto, could you go get some? So I jumped in my car again, ran to our local supermarket, which is a small, like the Belgian equivalent of a corner store in America. And wow, that was something else entirely. I'll insert some pictures that I found online, or that a friend have sent to me. But people were literally like stockpiling everything. I did bring, like, my mom mentioned we didn't have like tissues anymore, so I did bring those. And at a certain moment I was checking out the ingredients of a Dettol, like, handkerchief, so like a wet wipe kind of, just out of interest, and actually it didn't have any alcohol, so I was like, this doesn't help with the current problem. And I wanted to, like, I went to put them back, so I still had them in my hand, and a woman ripped them out of my hands because it was the last bucket, I didn't notice, and kind of almost ran away. And that was kind of the moment when it hit me that this is like some serious shit. The world is kind of going insane. I think the Bell 20 today dropped at 14%, which is the biggest loss ever. The Dow Jones opened with 7% loss, like the world is going insane. So yeah, I wanted to document. Right now, I am kind of scared, more so about the economic consequences that will happen and about vulnerable people that I know. I have a friend who has diabetes, her dad has Crohn's disease. My mom's husband is in the process of being diagnosed with something similar, Crohn's. I obviously have grandparents. I have a little brother who is 3 years old, which I know isn't like a risk case, but still, small children, they don't know what's going on. And generally I don't cope well with stress, so something like this isn't the best for me. I intend to maybe vlog daily or whenever I feel like it might help me to dump shit on my camera, which is one of my coping things. And I do intend to call this series Going Viral because I think it's funny. And we all need a little bit of humor today, I think. So yeah, right now I'm gonna go take a bath and calm down, and I'll see what happens tomorrow. I have one person who's supposed to fill out my experiment, and maybe we're going to go to a yoga class lesson, but no idea if that's gonna happen. And then this weekend I was supposed to be in a shoot for a movie, which has been cancelled on Saturday, so that's free. And then on Sunday I have another participant, and potentially I was going to cook for some people, but we'll see what happens. So I'll see you tomorrow, I think. Bye.